Welcome. Welcome to the discussions of learning mathematics and science. Our discussion is carried out within the scope of elementary school students, especially first graders who were initially introduced to the science. And in this class, as we know, this is the first critical point of challenge for teachers to lay the foundation of basic numerical abilities. We will divide this discussion into 5 parts, namely background as the first, the second, reasons why this is a curriculum issue, the theoretical foundation, the recommendations, and the references. Now, let's hear the explanations of the first part, background. Science education is the field concerned with sharing science contents and processes with individuals and the world community at large. People facing the 21st century era, they need to develop their skills to compete globally. The international educational standards claim the importance of mastery of the scientific reasoning skills from the beginning in the elementary or primary up to the secondary school, year 2014. In this background, we know that in era of 21st century now, especially in our situation of pandemic COVID-19, the problem of the mathematics become more challenges. Why? Since the students cannot able attend in the classroom, so the teachers may have additional challenge to improve and explain how the mathematics and science will be delivered. The other background is, as the research found that there is a problem or different about the ability when it related to their genders. The first, the female student and the dependents from an urban or suburban schools have the most serious mathematics learning difficulties. But the male student often using their right brain and they have more competence in calculating abilities. The researchers also considering the gender or the capabilities between male and the female students, and mathematical capability is especially spatially. Spatial understanding includes capability to think through mental figure transformation. Spatial mindset is different from type of alternative information process, suggesting that activity of thinking deductively, logically, and linearly accessed through verbal system. Many mathematics problems can be solved by picturing solution diagram. This is what we call spatial solution, or by making algorithm solution step by step, logic, deductive, and verbal solution. Arithmetic on adult is located on field of language process in the brain, whereas calculation is controlled by a visual spatial system. Solution of spatial mechanics mathematics problem is loved by male child more than strategy loved highly by female child. So that the research conducted by TIMSS suggests that male student has spatial mathematic capability, whereas female student has verbal mathematic capability. Why is this considered an issue in the curriculum? Based on PISA study by the OECD, for begins, what is PISA? The PISA is the Program for International Student Assessment, PISA, is a worldwide study by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, in member and non-member nations intended to evaluate educational system by measuring 15-year-old school pupils' scholastic performance on mathematics, science, and reading. It was first performed in 2000 and then repeated every 3 years. Its aims is to provide comparable data with a view of enabling countries to improve their education policies and outcomes. It measures problem solving and cognition. Now, what PISA found in Indonesia? The ability of students in Indonesia is in low level. Successive average score achievement Indonesia students in science, reading, and mathematics is ranked 62 for science, 61 for reading, and 63 level from the mathematics from the 69 countries evaluated, meaning we are in the bottom mostly. Now, the second what PISA studied is rating and an average score of Indonesia's student ability are not much different with the test result and previous PISA survey in 2012, which also should be in the low mastery of the science, reading, and mathematic material. Now, we are continuing to theoretical foundation. In his infancy, every child experiences and goes through periods of learning are not always the same. Now, the ability of boys is more high compared to girls is seen from proficiency using fingers and the child's ability to solve problems related to addition operations and a reduction of up to 99 without storage. Christie 2013. But in this research, Christie found that the learning potential shift is 50% at the age of 0 until 4 years, 40% at ages 4 until 8 years, 30% at the age of 8 to 18 years, 2008% at 18 to 20 years of age, and 10% at the age of 20 to 50 years. So, at recommendation, we suggest first, teachers are expected to focus on the different way of students learning in their abilities of mathematics problem solving. So meaning teachers have must do innovation of learning method depends on their students in each class. Since teachers now as the primary level teachers on math, they will have more activities provided that have fun for all children during the mathematics classroom. The second recommendation is establishing centers for collaboration in science education, increase fundamental understanding of science learning, and strengthen response to instructional needs. Above of all the explanation there's this discussion, this material has been taken the references from the International Conference on Mathematics and Science Education 2018 at the journal. The second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, we can find it in this slide. Now, that's the things that we will have to already discuss about mathematics and science learning. May the short explanation will give us the complementary understanding about how many difficult and the base problem where the students in spurt grades often facing the difficulties in mathematics learning. See you again. Thanks for watching and bye bye.